Good morning, team. Listen up and listen good. Freedom. Freedom is a state of mind. It is not a physical situation. Freedom is a state of mind, not a physical situation. How many of you, let me ask you this, how many of you have this background idea, this background fantasy that someday you're going to go take yourself off to the woods or off to the mountains, just get away from all this. I just want to live a simple life. I just want to get a hut somewhere, just get away from all of this. Most people mention this at some point. They start to, one day I'm just going to just leave all this behind and just disappear somewhere. Right. If you even manage to do that, let's get realistic now. Firstly, is that going to happen? I doubt it. Just be realistic. No, that's not going to happen. Even if you did manage it, which some people do, if you did manage it, you would still be trapped by what's going on in your mind. All of the conditioning, all of the psychological abuse that the world has been putting you under, that has you trapped, locked in, that has you being complicit in your own oppression, it will still be there. It will still be there even if you are living in a cabin in the woods, completely isolated. Wherever you go, there you are. And everything, you go there, you will just carry everything with you. It is not the physical situation that you crave. That is not the freedom that you're actually after. What you're actually after is freedom from pain, freedom from suffering, freedom from this feeling of being trapped. That is what you're actually after. That is what creates this fantasy, this desire to just get away from everything. And the beautiful thing about this, because we can't go anywhere to achieve that, that puts the power back in your hands. That puts the power back to you, your life, your body, your mind, your soul, your spirit. It gives all the power back to you. Right here, right now, because freedom is not about the external world. Freedom is about the internal world. It's about bringing yourself into the present moment and being aware of body and mind, of your life situation. What exactly is trapping you? What is holding you? And I'll tell you this, you can only be controlled through two things, your desire and your fear. Because desire, that pulls you towards a certain direction, and fear pushes you away from a certain direction. So that's a very good place to start if we're looking for practical tips, because this isn't just cringe-stagram motivation posting, this is practical guidance. How to start? Well, what do I desire and what do I fear? Now take a look at those two things. Are the things that you desire and you fear, are they both things that are inherent and native to you, to your values, to your virtues, to your beliefs? Because if not, someone else has put that desire and that fear into you. You have been conditioned to desire something. You have been conditioned to fear something. And if you've been conditioned to do that, then that means an external force has a control over you. So you can begin to just, by being aware, what to do about that. Oh yeah, I'm aware of these desires and these fears that aren't native to me. What do I do about that? Well, just be aware. Just be aware. And then you start to realize that this thing that you've been chasing, oh, I can just drop it. Simple as that. Simple as that. Oh, I've got this idea that I need to buy a certain car. Rubbish. Nobody would be fulfilled by buying anything. It just wouldn't happen. Oh, I need a certain house. I need a certain relationship. I need a certain job. I need a certain salary. This is all rubbish. All of it. What do you actually want? What do you actually want? Most of the time, those goals that you actually truly desire are far more wholesome than the external world would have you believe. So your native desire often, it's more to do with love. It's more to do with love. What do I actually want? Well, I want to be happy, healthy, and well. Great place to start. I want my loved ones around me to be happy, healthy, and well. Fantastic. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Do a little bit of soul searching into what you want your life to be like. When you wake up, visualize it, really feel it. What's it going to look like? How are you going to feel when you wake up? How's it going to smell? What are you going to hear? Who are the people that you spend your time with? What does your place of work look like? What do all of these things look like? Visualize that and then take a look at yourself and ask yourself, is my current life trajectory taking me towards that point? Because if it's not, you need to get a grip. You need to get a grip because your life is ticking by 1 second at a time, moment after moment. And I'd be willing to bet that you're just getting sadder and sadder, more stressed, more worried, more anxious, more miserable. And you don't even know why, other than feeling like it's somebody else's fault. You have to start taking a look at where you're at currently. Are your habits and behaviors reflecting the life that you want to live? I'm not speaking rocket science here. You wonder why you're not happy, why you're not achieving your goals, because your behavior isn't reflecting that. Keep it ultra simple and start putting some time, energy, effort, and attention into actually moving yourself towards the life that you want to live. Is it going to happen today? Probably not. Is it going to take some work? Yes. Is it going to be easy? No. But I will tell you this. Once you get engaged in that process, you will know a freedom that most people will never experience. Why? Because they're afraid. They're afraid of what people will say. They are afraid of getting outside of their comfort zone. They would rather stay in misery, rather stay in a comfortable-ish misery than actually seek freedom, to seek happiness. What's it going to require? Sacrifice. It's going to mean that you have to get up a little earlier to go on that run. It's going to mean you can't go to the pub. No, because you can't drink that alcohol anymore because it's making you stressed out, tired, and miserable. And it is not supporting your life. It is not supporting your goals. So why are you doing it? Why? You need to take some personal responsibility here. No, that is not good enough. And that is not the life that I want to live. I do not want to be obese and stressed out and anxious and tired and worried and addicted. I do not want to keep waking up exhausted and hating my life. That's not what I want. So if that means that I have to just not go to the pub, right, well, that's an easy choice then, isn't it? If it means setting the alarm an hour earlier so that you can get to the gym, well, that's an easy choice, isn't it? Man, honestly, people blaming the external world when they're not willing to make the smallest sacrifices in order to actually make their life a lot happier. That's what I did. I started biting the bullet. You just got to take a big old bite out of the poo burger. That's what you got to do. You got to say, right, it's on me. I'm the one putting this alcohol into my body. It's going to stop. I'm the one who is sat at home eating pizza rather than going out to the gym, going running. So that's got to stop. And maybe this isn't exactly where I want to be right now, but things are going to get better for me if I keep doing the behaviors that will support my intentions. And look what happened. Take a look at what happened. That's how you know this is not snake oil. My life changed. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. I am now a free man. When you start changing, people are not going to like it. You have to be prepared for that. You have to understand that when you start stepping up, all of the people who are on the level that you were previously on are going to start saying, oh no, they don't want you to climb that ladder. They don't want you to step up and above, because that starts to shine a light on their own inadequacies, on their own areas of their life that they are not changing, because they say, well, just nobody changes. Nobody loses weight. You start losing weight, they'll say, no, that's not possible, because they don't want to start taking a look at themselves. You stop drinking, they don't want to see that. You start trying to make some moves at work, you're trying to get a new job, you're trying to get a better education. No, and they will be very subtle in their manipulation of trying to hold you down. Do not let them. Do not let them. Do not worry about that. Do not fear that. People will soon tell you if they belong in your life or not when you start trying to improve your health and happiness. People will soon self-report. Trust me, just have an ear out for it. Be aware of it. Present moment awareness. If you start to feel like there's a meh, 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 meh coming in your ear, if they can't grow, they gotta go. Simple as that. All of them. All of them. Why do they do it? Well, I will tell you this. demons cannot stand in the presence of angels. What more can I say? You still have time.